Hello everybody, this is Elena Spicer coming to you with prompt number 3 for Release the Crafton Goblin Mode Junk Journal Ephemera Challenge. And there was one thing I did off camera is where I just edged this printable with Versamark and then applied gold embossing powder just to give it an interesting edge. And then I have this jelly print paper, and I was thinking about attaching her here. I have the same paper for the back, and I was going to ink them both. And then for my moss, oh, I think I forgot to mention that the challenge is moss. Today's challenge is moss. I have this moss that I picked up while hiking, and so I was going to sandwich it between the two papers, but first I was going to cut a window just using my manual die cutting machine and a circle die. So that's the plan. So but again, first I would like to ink the edges for some continuity, since I have been inking the edges for all the previous ones. And also I think inking the edges just ties everything together really nicely. So I'm going to do this to both pieces of paper. Alright, so the edges are now inked, and I'm going to decorate the papers a little bit before I start putting them together. So again, I was going to attach this image. So in our Goblin Kingdom or realm, I'm sure there would be some nymphs, wood nymphs, or maybe she is the Goblin Queen. I don't know, somehow, even though goblins are not dwarfs, it still makes me think a little bit about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and so I guess that's sort of where my inspiration for this is coming from. So goblins get to have a queen as well. So I'm going to attach her here. And again, my circle, punch out circle, will go somewhere here. So we will be able to see the moss sandwiched in between the two papers. And then on the back of the paper, or on the backing rather, I was thinking about, of course, adding the fern stem for some continuity, as I have been doing with the previous pieces. So we're going to go ahead and add that stamp, probably a couple of times at least. And then I have this mushroom printable right here that I'm probably going to also put in the back. So I like how it looks this way, and then we'll put the mushroom right somewhere here, and hopefully there's still enough room for journaling that will be left. But I had an idea to do one of those specimen cards, and then I was looking to see if I have any printables, and I do, but I think they're on a smaller side. So then I thought maybe I'll just make my own, and it won't be quite like specimen card, but they like similar idea. So we're going to leave this here. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to line them up together and then cut the circle on my manual die cutter. So let me go ahead and do that. So I have my circles cut out. I did hold the cards together with washi tape. So we'll see. The tricky part would be to line them up correctly at the end. And then again, here's my specimen that is going to go inside. So I am going to attach it with, since the laminated pouch is pretty slick, I'm going to attach it with double-sided tape. And then, you know me, I'm also going to do a little bit of stitching, but not around the circle, just around the edges of the card. I'm sorry for getting out of frame here. I also found this little guy. It's on one of the printables by Release the Crafton, the one I have used before, and this one says moss covered trees, so this is perfect for this prompt. So let me go ahead and finish with this. Hopefully I can line it up somewhat closely. I am not the one who is looking for perfection, but I do like things to look as neat as I can possibly make them. Sometimes this tape is a little bit, the paper is hard. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the moss first. And so yeah, this is the back. So I can decide how I want it to be. Something like this, I guess, would work. The nice thing is it's going to be covered up, so we'll just see this part. Okay, so then I have to repeat the same with the tape and then attach both of these together. So let me go ahead and do that. So I managed to glue these two pieces together relatively evenly. And here's the moss peeking through. This piece of washi was just holding the two pieces of paper together, but when I tried taking it off the back, it wasn't coming out very well, so I just decided to leave it on. I would like to add another piece of that same washi that I have been using, maybe something like this, somewhere here. And again, there's still a little bit of room for journaling. And let's go ahead and attach this moss-covered trees. Again, it's just so perfect for this prompt. And then I will go and stitch around, and I think stitching around the edges will really pull this together and also provide some nice contrast. And just adds additional texture and all that. So probably right here, and this green goes really well with her wreath on her head. So let me go ahead and stitch it, and I will show you what it looks like at the end. And here's what the final journaling card looks like, all stitched around the corners. Our specimen here in the middle, not in the middle, sandwiched between the top and bottom papers. And some more mushrooms. And the other side of it. And there's still journaling left, and maybe I will write down where I collected, where and when I collected this little moss. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will be back again with prompt number 4. Thank you for watching. Bye.